So this is the dynamics of transformation. Transformation, many times, as you know, is more about unlearning than learning. Sometimes we conceive that, yeah, learning, I have to new things to adding. But sometimes we, in the context of also adding, we may need to subtract and unlearn some things. That's why, yeah, sometimes our religious tradition will call this conversion or repentance, which is sometimes it has to do with unlearn. Upgrading sometimes is unlearning some things. How you dealt with the previous stage and how you have to deal with the present stage. You have to unlearn, in one sense, how you dealt with the previous, not be too attached with what happened in the previous chapter, because that's no longer probably applicable to the present chapter. In that sense, you have to unlearn that. And you have not to project the way you dealt with that chapter into your new chapter. So these are very subtle attachments we may have as practitioners, but we have to deal with them. Of course, again, I'm saying all this, hopefully you understand that I'm not, hopefully you don't feel I'm throwing you into a pit of snakes or something this totally impossible to deal with and unsustainable. It has to be done in a sustainable way. And Krishna is patient. He's generous and patient. We don't have to move from out of our comfort zone every day extremely. It's not like that, although we may have periods and periods. But Krishna is very merciful, patient. He will give us some plateaus to take a rest, some breathing spaces in between challenges. But sometimes, unfortunately, again, disconnected to our attachment to the nostalgia with the previous stages, God is giving us plateaus or breathing spaces. But sometimes we get ensconced there again. We get stuck there. That can be another way of speaking about bhakti anarthas. Things that come as a result of bhakti, as a result of our past practice of bhakti and the fruits that came from our past experience. And instead of moving forward, we romanticize too much about them and get stuck there.